Well, hello, everybody out there.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to or back to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
Your favorite cousins on your mama's side. I'm Zaria.
Oh my gosh. And as always, I'm Lamont, and welcome to another one.
Another one.
That was fast.
Yeah.
That was a lot, actually. But hey, y'all, welcome back.
Sorry.
I'm excited because I feel like, once again, we haven't done this in so long.
Yeah.
It's literally been forever.
Forever, actually.
Yeah. Before we get into all the goodies today, I keep messing with my hat. This may have to come off. But anyway, before we get into it, quick housekeeping, of course. Make sure to follow all of our socials. We are at cookoutchroniclespod on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We also have a submission link in all of our bios on YouTube and Apple and Spotify.
Use the link.
Use the link. If you want to get in contact with us professionally, we do have an email. It is cookoutchroniclespod@gmail.com. Is that it? Am I forgetting something? Oh.
A hiccup.
That's all right. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't think we've said that in a while either.
No,
but hey, y'all. You like my hat today? I'm wearing, if you're watching us on YouTube, you see my little trucker hat. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, watch us on YouTube. We're very pretty people. But anyway, I have my trucker hat on today because we're going to be talking about our little lake float trip. But yeah, before that, what's going on? Z, how you been, girl?
Oh, fantastic.
We're flying by.
Okay. Fantastic. Life is good. I got me a little break.
Yes. How's life been post trip? Like, how was work this week?
I was kind of groggy. I'm not going to lie.
Like fudging through caramel, literally. Especially today. I was like, oh my God.
Like,
yeah.
But I only work 4 days a week normally, but tomorrow we're closed. So it's another 3-day week. For
yes.
me.
I know that's right. Yeah, same.
Yes.
I was like, once I hit like 1 o'clock and everything kind of like slowed down, like midday, I was like,
all right. Let's pick this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, it's been a really slow week. And at work and in life in general. You know me, I'm just counting down to the next trip.
Yeah, honestly, which is, that was a question.
I know.
For me,
I know.
For me, because I'm going to our work convention in August, so that's my next trip, and then the next group trip. What?
Chip?
The next group trip? Yes, fresh breath there. No, I said it wrong again. Yes.
No, you said it. Oh wait. Let's keep going, y'all.
So for me, that's my next trip, and then of course the next group trip is already as big 25th, but that's not until September. So do you want to share that with the class?
Oh yeah.
What your next trip is?
I feel like you're being messy. No, we also have are we still going to the comedy show?
That's not until September. That's after
it's after my birthday.
It's 2 weeks after your birthday.
I
was trying to channel my Olandria. Do you want to tell the class?
Yeah, I will be in Texas at the end of July. Just a little weekend getaway. Nothing too serious. It's a solo trip. So, yes. Y'all stay tuned for a little update, possibly.
Well, yes. Also, real quick, before I kind of get into my life update stuff, we are planning on having like a little, I won't say mid-season, because we really don't even know what the format of this is going to be. If we just going to do like every week until we done, or like take a break. We're going to figure that out, and we'll let y'all know when the time comes. But we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of plans moving forward. We're only we started in March. So like March, April, May, June, July. We're not even half a year in. Yeah, we have. And it feels like we literally just did this yesterday. Like I feel like we've done way more episodes than we are out at the same time. Local Blacks got 10 good episodes. We are on episode 18? And I feel like we're on episode 57. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it feels like we just started yesterday. But anyway, not the point. I'm going to get some ideas together, just how we can spice things up a little bit. And yeah. But as for me, I had this weird, not like epiphany, but like this weird moment where I was like, it's mid-year. Like we're in July. And I was telling my coworkers today, I was like, the way everything must change in July.
Yeah.
Everything must change in July. So, yeah, I'm ready to lock back in. Lock back in with the gym, lock back in with this, lock back in with everything I got going on.
Oh, shit.
Really? Oh, what was you going to say?
No, keep going.
Oh, that's really all I had to say. I was like, everything must change, really.
Yeah.
As far as anything else, I know my love life is non-existent. I'm trying to convince this man that he likes me, but I don't think it's going very well. We have to switch this around. But, yeah, I don't think it's going very well.
Huh.
Yeah. So anyway.
Okay.
So moving on.
Let me tell y'all something.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell y'all something. If Lamont ever gets to a point again where he ever says in my face that he's trying to convince a man,
you know I'm joking.
I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. The Cookout Chronicles podcast will be no more because you'll have to go find Lamont. Because never will you ever sit here and say that you.
Okay. Well.
Because my bestie, he don't have to convince nobody. Look at him.
I look kind of crazy right now.
And this is where he edited
okay.
himself, like putting like the camera on himself, like to show how fine he is. Look at my friend. You hear his personality every week. You know he's great. He ain't got to convince.
I know that's right. I needed that. I didn't, but I'm glad you gave it to me. No, I'm saying because I already know that. I was just joking. It was a joke.
I know, but we don't joke like that around here.
Okay, noted. So the trip. You want to get into anything else to discuss?
Oh,
what are we talking about? What?
I forgot. I had something to say.
Oh, go ahead.
I have been getting into the gym.
Well, yeah. Well, yes.
Yes. I was nervous at first because I was like, for years I've been nervous to like really go to the gym because I'm like, I don't want people looking at me. I go. Literally nobody cares.
And what did I tell you?
I know, but you still have that. Nobody
of course.
Nobody cares.
Of course.
And this is to people who are trying to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Strangers who don't even know you.
Right.
Go do it.
Yeah, nobody cares that much. I promise you, nobody cares that much.
Go do it. And of course, at some point in your life, somebody is going to have something to say.
Mm-hmm.
They living your life? Oh. I'm really talking to myself.
There you go.
So, yeah, just go do it. I'm having a great time. I've been given some, beginner workout tips and stuff. But yeah, I'm doing this journey for me. And I feel like when you do things for yourself, it is easier for you to stick with it.
Absolutely.
So,
yes.
Don't be going around here doing stuff willy-nilly trying to please other people. It's never going to work out. You're never going to finish it. And you're going to hate it. So do what you need to do for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm so proud of you. I really am. That's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but with all the traveling and stuff that's going on, it's a discipline for me. I need to get up. Because it's different with me because I work at the place that I work out at. I could always go to the YMCA or like a Planet Fitness or something, but that's just not my vibe anymore.
Yeah.
And I know if I just get up and just go tired or go hungry or whatever, as long as I get there, I can take care of the rest. I can coast. Yeah. But as long as you just show up.
Yep.
That which is the hardest part for people. For me too. You gotta just show up.
Yep.
You gotta show up. But yeah, keep us updated on your fitness journey. I'm so excited for you.
Yes.
You can always come for me if you have any, questions or need any advice. Absolutely. I told her too. I was like, let's go walk.
Yes.
Let's go to Planet Fitness. I'll get on the treadmill.
I love the treadmill.
The Stairmaster.
I love the Stairmaster.
I do too, but not when we go in there. We're gonna be chatting. We're
not gonna be Stairmastering it up. We show it.
We can walk on an incline. Yeah. on the treadmill.
On that Stairmaster, please don't speak to me. I'm actually dying right now.
Like
and I need everybody to shut up.
Yeah. You're passing away.
Passing away. Literally.
Passing.
I'm in there talking. I'm like,
but it's a good pass.
Yes.
It's a good pass. Like you're like reborn pass.
Go. 2 more minutes. And I'm dead.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So I got to listen to the toast today, and I was listening to Juliet Porter. She's on Siesta Key. So I was picking up their accents at work, and I was like, yeah, totally. So if I do that, that's where that's coming from.
apologize.
My little valley girl. My little valley girl.
Amazing.
Amazing. Should we talk about Love Island just for a little bit? We have a lot to say, so maybe not.
Yes, let's talk about
one
it.
thing I do want to say real quick. Taylor,
You're out of here.
Listen, everybody made me think I was crazy.
Listen.
Everybody made me seem like I was watching the wrong show. But now I
You know what?
I love my girl Landry down, but that's not her man. And I clocked it as soon as no.
But you know what I think it is?
No.
He had everybody in that villa fooled.
That's a good point.
He had everybody in that villa.
That's a really good point.
Like, did you see how everybody was literally shocked? Like, what are we doing here?
I think they were playing it up.
I don't think so.
Really?
Like, I feel like there's so much stuff that you see how mad Alandria was.
Well, I mean, that's different because that's the, they're like a thing. But anybody else, I kind of saw it coming.
Even when she was like, when people thought that she was about to like leave and cause some more, Taylor's gonna crash. What about Taylor? Like, it was like you know what I'm saying? It was like everybody was feeling. Even the narrator was like, I would have put my whole house on them.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I just wasn't buying it. I was the same way I'm not buying Ace and Shelley, and we see how that's crumbling. If you're caught up, I'm sorry.
I never bought Ace and Shelley.
It was propaganda. I was not falling for.
And the reason why I'm not falling for Ace and Shelley, Ace is 22 years old.
He is.
Shelley, you're 27, baby.
Yeah, it's a total difference in maturity.
For me, I think everybody's playing off of convenience. Like,
yeah,
these people.
Honestly,
for me, the reason why I was such like a Taylor and a Landria defender though is because I understood where she was coming from in the aspect of like she's not physical.
Right.
So I was thinking of it. I was looking at Taylor as far as you are respecting where she is.
Okay.
And I think she was kind of feeding into that too. Then to find out that Taylor told Nick not to go after Alandria, Taylor, you will burn. You will burn.
I don't even know that. Did I miss that? I know you said it in our group chat, but I must have missed that in the actual edit or the actual episode.
I don't think it was shown that he said that.
So who?
I think Nick said it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, he's out of there. I'll even pay for his connecting flight.
Baby, I will
from
go
Fiji to LA,
from
LA to OKC International. That's not what it's called.
And unfortunately, you will have to find me in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're right next to you, baby. I'm actually going to meet you at the airport with Sweat Sold. Yeah,
enforce this.
Run me that.
No, for real. I want to be the first face you see when you get off that plane.
I would also like to say there is a reason why I do not watch reality shows where the majority of the people are white.
Oh, you're talking about Next Gen? Or you're talking about we're still on Love Island?
I'm still on Love Island.
Oh, okay. We talked about this last week. Or
there is a reason why, and not just white. There is a reason why it is hard for me to watch reality shows where there's like one or two black people, specifically black women. Y'all are losing it just a little bit. I don't understand how Shelley and Alandria could be so poised and calm and collected this whole time. But the one time they do something y'all don't like, now they're mean girls.
Right. Yeah. Now they gotta go.
Weird.
They're evil. I'm like,
first of all, Alandria has been everybody's emotional support.
Yeah.
Literally, everybody goes and talks to Alandria.
She's the mama of the house. That's mama.
Yes.
That's Big Mama.
Everybody goes and talks from Amaya to Austin's dumb butt to Shelley to Sierra to Huda.
Yeah.
Every time Huda had a problem, she was literally going to talk to Alandria and unfortunately Taylor. And I don't understand. Is he wise or something? Not the point. But she was literally there for everybody. And it really seemed like nobody was emotionally supporting her in her time of need except for Shelley because that's her girl down. So she crashes out one time on somebody, on the right person. She didn't go after Clark.
No,
at all. She went after Taylor. She talked about, and he played in her face for weeks.
Yep.
And then chose somebody else. And not only but has been disrespecting her, but acting like she is scum on the bottom of his shoe.
Yeah.
I think she deserved to say whatever she wanted to say, honestly. I think she should have said more. I honestly don't think she did enough.
Yeah.
I think she should have called
But
him.
she did what was needed.
Yeah, she did what was needed for herself.
Yeah.
And I'm finally glad that she allowed herself to openly express how she, because unfortunately, as Black women, we always do have to keep it calm, poised.
Yeah.
Oh, you were so classy in that moment. I said that.
You kept it together. Yeah. You don't need to do all that.
Y'all know me. I said it episodes back.
Yeah.
They don't like us anyway. Say what you have to say. Say what you have to say. But then y'all went and proved it. Oh, Alandria lost me. She embarrassed herself. First, y'all said she needed to crash out. And I want y'all to understand what crashing out is. Because Alandria didn't crash out. She went off. There's a difference between crashing out and going off.
She just expressed her emotions, which are valid.
And then he stood in there with his 10 locks, looking stupid as ever, talking about, I choose Clark. And unfortunately, you've chosen the airport as well. So...
Congrats.
I hope you love it back home. And I hope Clark really loves the farm life, because that's where you're going. Yeah. That's all I really have to say. I don't really have too much more thoughts. Y'all know how I feel about Huda. Huda and her white woman tears. She knows who to use that against, because Nick has told her 777 times that he wants her out of that house. He signed it, Nicholas, and she said, thank you.
Well, yes. One thing I did want to add to that I've been saying, and this happened with Jalen too.
Yeah.
Despite how we feel about the whole Taylor Clark Olandria situation, that doesn't need to be a situation anymore as well. That needs to be done, especially after the stand on business. Like that needs to no more exploring. Like
I definitely think
it needs to go. I'd rather her leave.
Yeah, honestly,
then continue to do that, and I think she's probably in that same mindset.
And not leave because I don't want to see her in the villa no more. Just leave because
who's there?
Yeah, if nobody's giving you anything, and you're not getting what you need,
it's not for her.
Then go. And that's kind of how I felt about Amaya at one point, and I think I still, because Zach is clearly playing with her. I think the way that they picked the men this season was horrible. I
agree.
Whoever started the casting, whoever cast this season, run me that. Because you picked the worst lineup of men ever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And now all this Sierra thing is coming up, and she's using racial slurs too, and I was telling them in our group chat. I fear that she's not going to be removed from the villa.
I don't think so.
We're too deep in, and I feel like that's going to look so bad on like production and the casting, because a lot of what they've been saying on social media and stuff has already been coming out. So now even more, it's just like, and Sierra is one of the favorites. Yeah, I will say that she's not my personal favorite. Like, she's cool, but like she's not one of my personal favorites.
Sierra became one of the favorites because she never really gave anything.
I don't think so either. I just love Alandria. Well, hers too, but I just love Sierra's outfits. Like she's always like best dressed in my opinion. But other than that, she's just kind of coasting, which is fine. Yeah, but it's just like I don't think she's next show like that, reality breakout star either.
This is what I really think. I think her proximity to Shelly and Alandria gave her more oomph, if that makes sense. Because if we really go back through the episodes, she's really never said anything. She had that one conversation with Huda where she was like, I really need you to go ahead and get that together. But no, like she's never really given me anything. I truly feel like her proximity and her closeness to Shelly and Alandria, who have had so much kind of pull, not only in the villa but with America. I think she's kind of she's rode that way. Whether she knows it or not, and I don't think she does. Because
obviously.
So I think that's really what it is. Like, and there's something about Sierra that I kind of don't like. Like the using your cooter to keep a man. You can't do that.
Well, it takes two to do the devil's tango.
Well, yes. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like anytime she feels like Nick, like...
Oh, I see. She's throwing it at him.
Like, when Andrina came, she was like, oh, and Nick was too giddy. She went and put that... And they were like, it was so natural. And I was like... Well... Was it? Was it natural? And then, when she found out about Alandria, let's do it again. Well, and I'm like,
I mean, yeah, I agree to a certain extent.
And you know me, I don't do what you want to do.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it seems kind of weird.
It doesn't. It's not gonna keep. It doesn't keep them the weight because it's everywhere. And after this, people are gonna be throwing it at Nick. I'm so sorry. Like I'm just letting you know right now. Like
Yeah.
It doesn't keep the way you think it does.
Mhm.
Like, and he's only lasting 40 seconds, babe. Let's go ahead and unpack that. Too far.
Well, no, not too far at all. Actually, that was to your point. So, I stepped away for a little bit because that was work. So I didn't want to make it seem like I was ignoring you or anything.
No, go ahead.
I was.
No, I saw you. I saw you.
Yeah. But no, 100% agree. All right, we must move on. We've been talking about Love Island and TV all day. The float trip. The float trip was so much fun. That's honestly the last thing we have to talk about here. And then we have a little quick question of the week, but y'all don't answer that anyway. So. Okay.
Well,
float trip. So much fun. Yes,
I had a great time.
Oh my gosh, I was geeked.
Yes.
The entire time.
Yes.
Geeked the entire time.
Yes.
I really wish we would have vlogged it, but I'm also honestly glad we didn't either, because I feel like when they hear about all the craziness that goes on the trips, they're gonna be like, okay, when they do start vlogging, we locked in.
Yeah.
And they're gonna watch.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. I think it's also hard to vlog when you're so in the moment. Too.
That's true. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of you miss a lot of moments when you're like,
because you're not in the to get a camera shot. Yeah. You're not in the moment as much.
And then I feel like that trip wasn't a vloggable trip.
That's what I was gonna say too. With all the water, it was a lot.
Much.
It was a lot.
Going on. We trying to carry floats.
Yeah.
We trying to.
Yeah. No, literally. I literally I'm at the cookout right now. And for real. I'm chilling.
Especially for my float. I didn't have as much space as everyone because I had the single float.
Right.
So I was in there having my cup because my cup holder didn't fit my cup.
Right. And I was thinking maybe next year you should get the double float that me and Erica had.
That's what I was
because
thinking.
then you can use it the other side for whatever you want to put on it.
And then I can just put my cup in the cooler.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll know next time.
And next time we know not to bring as much stuff.
Right.
We know not even to go to the store to get a whole bunch of stuff. Get stuff for breakfast, get stuff for dinner, get you some little snacky snacks.
I did like the snacks that we brought too. Yeah. So we went to I forget every time. Canyon Lake, Texas is right outside of New Braunfels, which is right outside of Dallas, basically.
San Antonio.
Huh?
San Antonio. We be getting that wrong.
San Antonio. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got Dallas from. Yes, outside of San Antonio. Because that was a 4-hour drive away from when we did stop in Dallas.
I was like
4 more hours.
I said, wait, we got some time on us.
Yeah. So right outside of San Antonio, we left at the ass crack of dawn.
Yes, we did.
We left this house at 7:00 a.m. Obviously.
Yes, we did.
We got on the road. We took a couple stops just for gas and restroom breaks. We did a couple. We didn't do sightseeing stuff, but we went to Buc-ee's. So that was cute. I've been to Buc-ee's.
We stopped at the liquor store.
We did because we had to because it's a dry county there.
Yeah.
So yeah. A lot of them.
I know everybody was looking at us like, my God.
They were looking at us crazy. Remember that old white man that was in front of us?
He
was like.
And I thought I was the only one that peeped him staring.
I told Erica, I was like, does he have a staring problem?
I said, look.
You never seen young, hot 20-somethings come into a liquor store and buy out the whole store?
I was looking around. I was like, am I the only person seeing him? And he
No, he double backed.
Make eye contact with us. He just kept looking at the car.
Yeah.
Hello.
Double time. I'm like,
how you doing, baby?
You need that?
Do you need that?
He didn't. Spoiler alert.
But went to mind his business. Thank you. I think after
we did have a lot of stuff though. Honestly, I would have been looking like that too.
Where y'all going?
Right.
We had heck of bottles. Yeah,
we did, and we drank all of it for real. I think we had a couple left, but I mean, only thing that I brought back was my my coconut tequila, which I'm drinking tomorrow for the 4th. Oh my God! Also, I had a happy 4th. We're filming this a day before, but anyway, that's the only thing I brought back. Everything else got drank.
I had this much tequila. Yeah, I didn't drink one of my beatboxes. But I was like, I'm tired of drinking.
Right? No, literally.
Leave me alone.
Do it all over again this weekend.
Last Friday night, okay.
And then after this weekend, I am going to take a little bit of a break because it's needed.
I was taking a break before, last week. I was like, I can't.
Yeah,
I honestly cannot actually.
No, right. We haven't drank that much in so
long,
so long.
And I knew we were gonna be drinking more than we had.
Yeah,
because wow, did we drink?
It was a lot. We got,
and we're gonna have to
a lot
until my birthday.
Right.
And on that, hey. If you see me on my birthday, no, you did it. Okay?
Right. So we rolled into town. What time did we get to the cabin? It was pretty late, but not too late.
Maybe 7.
Yeah, I think around there too. 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe. Yeah, we got in pretty pretty late. We went to Walmart, of course, to get food and things, which was very much needed.
Yeah.
I think we got a little too much, like was said earlier,
Yeah.
but we needed that stuff nonetheless. We watched the Love Island episode
We
in the
sure
cabin.
did.
I brought
We
my
sure
Roku,
did.
thank God.
We sure did. We was in there stressing.
Yes, because the Wi-Fi and like the city, like this is like, I wouldn't say like remote, but like the point of going to like a river or like a lake like that is you're supposed to like unplug.
Yeah.
So like our service was not that good.
No.
And our Wi-Fi was not that good either. And it was just like all the cabins are like in this like little like row on the river. So it was just too many people trying to use the same connections, and it was just
I couldn't even connect my phone to the Wi-Fi. Every time I did, I was like, God dang it, let me
so all the posting and stuff got posted after we got back. Nothing was right in the moment, but that's how it's supposed to be. So that was Thursday, and then Friday was our first day of the float.
Yes.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
It wasn't that. I was low-key stressed.
I think we all were. I think we all stressed.
I think we all sing.
I think we all stretch. So, I do have a little bit of story to tell you that I don't think you know about. Well, I know you don't know about, and I wanted to save it for the show because I wanted to see your genuine. It's not a thing like crazy. It's just something that happened that nobody knows. Okay. But anyway, we'll get to it when we get to it. So we woke up. Stu, shout out to Stu. That's our good homegirl Maya's boyfriend. Threw down at breakfast.
Did them hash you McCasher
It really felt like we were filming a show.
Yes,
we were on Summer House, Martha's Vineyard.
Yes,
no, what I say our show is called? The Retreat. The Retreat. We had the retreat, and then I kept saying Summer House, Canyon Lake.
Yep.
Yes, that was our two. We're still trying to decide. But it was so fun. We all had a good breakfast. We had mimosas. I think that's what really tore me up because I wasn't as drunk day 2 as I was day 1.
See,
and
I was drunker day 2 than I was day 1.
Really?
I think everybody was drunker day 2 than they were day. Did you see how everybody was acting?
Well, yes. And we'll get into that. But I think that's what really tore me up day 1 was those mimosas. And we took a few shots before we left.
And then everybody kept chasing with the mimosas.
Right.
Put it down.
So people, she means me.
Yes.
Because like, duh.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Because I was too.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And then everybody was like, can you refill this? Can you refill? What was
that?
And I think, because I think I had, what did I tell Maya to do? I think it wasn't just the champagne in the mimosa. I think there was another.
Probably.
I think there was buzzball. The passion fruit buzzball. I gave her
that doesn't sound half bad.
Delicious.
I know that's right. I had a I almost said. I know you said buzzball, but I was thinking about the beatbox because I was gonna say I had a beatbox.
Okay, so let's move on.
I had a beatbox little like phase back in the day, but I can't do it. In the graveyard, along with Deep Eddie, Pink Whitney, Svedka, and anything UV.
Pink Whitney has actually been cremated. Didn't even bury her.
You didn't even. You don't even deserve that.
No, I cremated her. God.
Oh my gosh. So so our first bus came and got us at like what 10:30?
Yes.
Because there was 2 buses that came and that was it. 10:30 and noon. Of course, everybody wanted to get out there early because, and also, why do we think we was gonna do that thing twice?
Because after once, let's wrap this up. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Literally, we're doing this twice. Mind you, this river, it's not like a short little like, ooh, you get on, you get off. No. This is like a trek. This is like a trip. By the time you look up, it's like
4.
Damn near sunset. The what? Sunset. Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah. It was a day. It was a day. So what drinks did you bring on to your flow? Because I had me like a little concoction.
Okay, so
tell the people what you brought on the float.
I had a concoction. It was Takiki. It was the first day was Takiki. The passion fruit buzzball.
Right.
I feel like I had another type of buzzball. Maybe the blue raspberry,
possibly,
or the blue, whatever. And then I had liquid IV. I did the peach one. And then I had peach body armor because I needed to be hydrated.
Yes, those really came in handy for everybody.
And it was strong. It was. I was like, oh, that's liquor.
Yeah,
but it was also like flavored. So I was like, and when you have a cup with a straw, it is so easy to just drink.
That was my downfall because we had like the same cup because we had got it from. Did we get it from
We got it from the liquor store.
The liquor store, yeah, from Total Wine. And so we have the same cup and it had like a little straw.
Yeah,
but you could take it out and like sip it too. But I don't like drinking water like that.
No.
I like to have a straw on my cup.
So I was literally like,
yeah. No, for real. My concoction was Tito's. And then I had what did I have else in it? Oh, Fruit Punch, Body Armor, and then the Rocket Pop, Look at IV.
Yeah.
So even though you were drunk, you didn't feel like you were drunk because we were also in the heat.
Yeah.
But when we were drinking, we were also hydrating at the same time, so you just didn't feel as bad. And I think I brought my Buzz Balls too, but I didn't drink those until day 2.
Yeah, I there was like canned drinks that I didn't touch until day 2.
Yeah.
And I think that may have been my downfall.
Yeah.
Day 2, I was out. But day 1, I was out of there another type of way. And I was in there like this.
And everybody was checking on Z too because they was like, "Is she okay?" I was like, "She's not here.
Fine. She's fine.
I know how she looked when she gets like this. She's fine.
She's fine."
When I told Zari to start paddling, she's. One thing I will say, I did not think, because I knew it was going to be like semi-shallow, but I didn't know we were going to be getting abused by rocks the whole time.
Them rocks could actually go straight to hell.
And Maya was saying how since they had gotten like a lot of rain, and especially like day 2 and they had let the dam down, that it was going to be like we were just going to kind of like float on through and we weren't going to have any.
Lied.
We'll get to day 2.
She lied.
She lied. Somebody lied to her.
Somebody lied to her.
Because what? Every 5 minutes we were maneuvering around rocks.
Swearsies. We literally had to take our shoes off.
No, literally.
I had my sandal like this. I said, "Oh no."
It'll work out. I woke up day 2 back on 10.
Now, shout out to Lamont, because when we would like get stuck on a rock and we could not get off, he was getting out of his and pulling everybody off.
Sure was. Because we were tied to Sydney and Cam for most of day 1 too. Yeah.
They
so we were all like tangled up together.
That's where we messed up.
Yeah, and that's never happening again.
Yeah, we're not all that tying. And
Sue and Maya did it right. They said we don't tell nobody.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. If we go next year, I might not even tie to you and Erica. I'll just see y'all when we get there.
I'm glad you feel the same.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I'll just see y'all when we get there. I ain't got time for this.
No, literally, I was like, no, because me and Erica were in like a double seater. Because I just didn't feel right with Erica being in like her own float. So next year we will also be in the 2-seater.
Now if they had
I was thinking the same
I'd be
thing.
Right up in there, but we couldn't find one, and I really hated that for us.
No, but I feel anything more than 2 anyway. It's 2 because me and her. I mean, just us just being in the same float was a lot.
Paddle too because you trying to figure out. Okay.
She was making it work though. Yeah. Erica was putting in that work with her one good arm.
Okay, but when y'all are angled a certain way, you have to paddle a certain way.
Right.
I'm angled a certain way, so it was too much.
It was,
and unfortunately, next year I'm gonna be on my own.
Yeah,
unless somebody.
No, I gotta find.
Okay.
Don't take my coin, please. I don't got any.
Unless somebody want to be in the seat next to me. So, what's next?
So anyway, so yeah, I was gonna ask, what did you like? What's something about the float trip that you didn't expect that came? Because mine was all the rocks.
The rocks.
Yeah, besides the rocks, Yeah.
I got cuts and bruises.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, we woke up with Mr. Bruises for real.
I got scars.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is this a cut? On day 2.
Yeah, I still have a cut on my ankle right here.
On day 2, when we had like met back with everybody, because my float popped, y'all.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into day 2. We'll get into it.
Listen, and then when we met, and I just had blood going down my leg, couldn't feel it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm like, she's fine. She's fine.
I looked down, I said, oh.
I am bleeding out. All right.
Look at all that blood. Look at all that blood.
Okay, so day 1. So this is how we get into the piece of information nobody knows. So, as I mentioned before, day 1 I was way drunker than I was day 2. Why am I hardly beating out my chest? It's not that serious. So because when we got back to the float, of course, we showered and we got ready for dinner and stuff.
I went straight to sleep, actually.
Oh yeah, you definitely did.
And went straight to sleep.
They were checking on you. I was like, she's just sleeping it off. And then when you woke up, you were like, what? Let's take shots. Let's play a game. No, you were. I was like, she's fine, y'all.
Telly,
she all right.
Like 3, maybe 4 hours.
She all right. Knocked out. So when I got into the shower, my belly was feeling real. Not like I wasn't sick, but I was like, I know, like, I'm gonna have to eat something because I don't know if I ate my Lunchable on day one. I think I only ate it on day two.
But it was like half.
Maybe I did. I can't remember. But so I was getting ready. I just took a big from breakfast. I've been holding it in, and so everybody was relaxing, drinking water, showering, whatever. So I was in there. I was just like, you know what? I need to make some room. So I vomited
in the tub.
No, not in the tub.
Oh,
in the toilet.
I was say I should whoop you.
We actually need to fight. Yeah, like I actually need that. No,
really?
I was in there vomiting my brains out, and I kept the shower because it was before I hopped in because I was like, I'm not gonna vomit in the shower. Yeah. Even though it all goes to the same place, but not the point. I was like, I'm just gonna vomit.
Good
because I had the water running. I was like, ain't nobody gonna hear this. I was in there for a good 5 minutes.
Because if we would have heard you, Lamont.
Right, I didn't need none of that. I was like, no, I'm fine.
I'm fine. I just need to get this out.
Because I was like, if y'all have a fear of vomiting, I'm so sorry. Y'all may want to skip a few seconds away. But one thing about me, I'm gonna vomit.
And that's so crazy. One thing about me, I can't vomit.
You feel so much better.
You feel
so much better. I felt so much better. I was like, oh, yes, I'm ready to eat. Like I made room for more liquor.
Listen,
I want to be able to hang.
I have to be out of this world drunk to throw up.
See, and I don't have to be. I can be dead sober. No. If I need to pull it, I'm pulling it.
I can't. Like literally, I'm really, really bad at throwing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how bad I am at throwing up. I was taking this new medicine, right? And I had to stop. This is literally like weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I was feeling so sick. I got hot. I started sweating. I said, I'm about to throw up. So I go stand over the trash can, and you know what your body does.
The saliva building up. Yeah.
I hear one of the babies just screaming. My entire body reset.
Oh, this is at work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in the corner and I was in somebody else's classroom. So their changing station is in the corner hidden. So I'm over the trash can I'm about to just let this out.
Yeah, might as well.
And all I hear is a baby going, yeah. He wasn't nothing wrong with him, but he was mad. But my whole body said, get up. Mm-hmm. Nausea went right away.
Yeah, once I feel it coming, because I feel like most of the work and the bad part is having to hold it back. Yeah. I'm letting it rip. Anytime. I'm like, give me 1 second, y'all. And I'm good. And I'm good. I'm good to go. Because I feel like you feel so much better. I got in that shower. I said, I felt skinny. I was like, wait.
Can y'all see me? No,
tell me if you can see me. I disappear behind this microphone. I was good.
Oh my goodness.
I was good. I was like, nobody heard me. I was like, I'm cool.
I think throwing up to you is sleep to me. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna lay it down.
Yeah.
If I feel, that's what it is. When I get so I feel like my stomach hurting a little. Let's just go ahead and lay this down real quick.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I get the spins. I'm like, if I just throw up now, I'm gonna feel so much better. I'm gonna sleep so good. I'm
gonna knock this right. I'm gonna sleep this off.
Right.
Which is why my cover over my head. Nobody speaks to me.
Even when I'm not hammered drunk, because I was obviously drunk, but I wasn't incoherent. Somebody's carrying me and I'm throwing up on myself. I'm just
really
no, I just need to just get it out. Yeah. So I just got down, I showered, and nobody knew a thing. I put a little breath mint. I brushed my teeth a little bit. I said, I'm good to go. Ready for some hamburgers.
I'm still in the house.
Right. So I don't think anybody knows that. I mean, they know now, but I thought I was a cute little story to throw in there because I honestly forgot.
That's crazy. No, I literally did not know that at all.
Well, yes.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make it to, and I'm gonna be a vomiter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So day 2. No, wait. We played some card games and stuff on night 1. We played do or drink, little fun stuff like that. Truth or drink if you whatever, drink if stuff like that. But then day 2 kind of happens.
I feel like on those games, I could not get drunk.
Really?
As much as I was drinking, because we were drinking.
We were.
My body was like, hey, girl.
I think I can get drunker off of shots, but I'm just not a shot taker. I used to be, but I can't. I know there's a trick to taking shots. You have to deep breath, throw it back, and then once it's and you deep breath out.
For me,
I can't. It's just the taste of the actual. But then again, I let it sit. I just did.
What's crazy?
I'm just get it out.
The best way for me to get a shot down is to hold it. I have to hold it.
I feel I would do better if it just goes down quick.
I have to like, and I have to
I'm
like
shaking
get the
thinking
taste
about
in
it.
my mouth, and then because like my body has to like prepare itself
Yeah,
for
and like
shot.
okay, like process
Yeah.
it. I'm not unless it's like a fun shot, like a lemon
Especially,
drop, or
like,
like
big
a green
shots.
tea, or like a
Yeah.
Vegas bomb, stuff like that. But actual like Tito's, or even though I love Tito's, anything tequila.
I have a confession to
It's a
make.
little. It's a struggle for me. What is your confession?
I don't like green tea shots. They're too
Then
sweet.
you need to get your life together.
They're
I fear
too sweet.
they are kind of sweet,
They're
but that's
very
that's
sweet.
what I like in like a shot
Yeah.
though. So
And so like having something that sweet going down that fast, it really does something to my stomach. Like,
yeah,
my stomach be like, hey, what the hell was
yeah.
that?
What is that?
What
What is that?
Hey,
What is that?
go
What is
ahead and
that?
get that out of here.
Right.
Yeah, but like tequila and like vodka and stuff like
It's easier. Yeah.
Namely tequila. It's not sweet. It's
Right.
just it got a little burn to it.
Mm-hmm.
Knock that down.
I don't like the taste of hand
We're like so
sanitizer.
opposite when it
Right?
comes to like drinking.
Right.
Yeah, because you know
I think
me.
we're opposite in like a lot of ways, but opposites attract.
That's why we're so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the vocal fry there, but yeah, no. I'm not a shot taker. That's why I don't really get as drunk as I used to, because I just can't do it no more.
Yeah.
I fear.
Now, if I'm not taking shots and I just need something that's a buzzball, well,
yes,
want
go
the
to
people at Buzzball to stop lying about that 15%.
Yeah, send us an email. Send us an email.
We love you guys.
We'll drink Buzzballs the next episode if you guys give us a sponsor.
Okay, yeah.
Sponsor us, Buzzballs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip this and put it on TikTok at Buzzballs. Give us a sponsor.
But I really want y'all to stop lying about that 15%. Y'all know it's 30% in them little balls, and that's okay. That's okay.
I think it hits you harder because it's 15%, and it's like in a you know what I'm saying? Like
and
usually
then
other stuff is like right.
I'm like, ooh, that was
2
good.
Buzzballs and I'm set.
What?
Like I'm set.
Do you hear me?
That's a pregame right there.
Buzzball after I leave here.
I love a Buzzball. And then also, before we go into day 2, we have this this game in our friend group. It's called the Buzzball game. Every time it gets brought up, it's either oh my god or it's oh my god. It's like it's a spin on musical chairs. Now, granted, I did see it on TikTok, so I did steal it from somebody because on the games, I'm all about the games in the group. That's what I bring. And the good looks, of course. But so we get like a biggie ball, like the one with the handle, and it's like musical chairs. So we play like a children's like musical chair playlist, and then where it automatically stops, and then we pass the biggie ball around. At Maya's birthday party, we had 2 going at once.
Yes,
that was insane.
That was crazy. Actually,
that was actually kind of crazy. That was wild. So then you pass the biggie ball around, and then when the music stops, whoever is holding it or has main possession of it takes a shot. And that's a Vicky Ball game.
And they
play that every
let
time
me
we see each other.
Tequila to it. They
Did we not?
No, it's vodka. They wouldn't let me add the vodka bottle to it. And
you were adding tequila to it.
No, it was a vodka bottle because I didn't bring tequila. It was like this.
Oh, you're talking about at Maya's birthday, right? Oh yeah, it was the greatness bottle.
And they were like, no. And
right.
I was like, you guys are no fun.
Yeah, so we didn't get to play that though, unfortunately.
No, we did.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. We were drunk anyway.
Yeah, and we were kind of on a little bit of a time crunch. But speaking of time crunch, day 2. So day 2 kind of went, I would say, smooth at first.
And then pure chaos.
Like from the beginning, I mean, everything was the same. Like we all got up, we ate the same breakfast, like, whatever. There was, you know what? I should have known day 2 was going to be some mess. When we got off the truck that took us like to like the floating spot where you like rent your floats if you don't have one and you like get in the water and start the float, right? I should have known it was going to be some mess when that dude was throwing our floats off the truck, and we had like stuff in them, like drinks, we had water, we had all that stuff in it, and everything was going everywhere.
Like, hey,
they threw somebody's cooler and it rolled down. Oh my goodness, sorry y'all. It rolled down the hill and almost went into the water. We were like, hey, and it was what's so going on?
Cam, our friend Sydney's fiance, was trying to be supportive in every way.
Yes,
like he was.
Yeah,
he was trying to.
Yeah, he was trying, but it did tip over and it stopped. I was like, that was crazy, and that really made me mad because I was just like, dude, like you're handling like cooler, like people's like personal belongings.
You can tell
money
something is
stuff.
in there. There's
right. Why are you just throwing stuff around like that? Like you're dealing with like floats that pop. You're dealing with all this liquor, all these drinks, all the snacks.
Maybe
that was crazy. You said what?
Maybe that's why mom.
We'll get there. So yeah, it was, I mean, just the same. We got tied up. We got into the water. The water was noticeably moving a lot faster because they released the dam. So the current was moving a little quicker. We did notice that, but I feel like we were avoiding all the rocks and stuff a lot better because we already floated the day before, so we kind of have like a layout of the water a little bit. When did things take a turn? I think it was when we were in that big current, and then we stopped in like that little like cove area, like where people were like drinking and like shotgunning and stuff. That's when it took a turn. And mind you, that was maybe like halfway throughout the float.
Yes. Yeah. That's when.
So like a couple hours in.
That's when there was a shift.
Yeah, in the energy. Yes.
There was a shift in the atmosphere. I swear, because at first I wasn't even gonna get out of my float because I wore my swim shoes, and swim shoes are a lot different than the sandals. Like, because I wore sandals the first day. Mm-hmm. Those swim shoes was hard to get on. Okay.
Yeah, like, that's why I just stuck with sandals. Yeah.
But they were like more comfortable to like walk around in. Them sandals was trying to take me out.
Yeah, for sure.
So I finally put them on, and because I didn't think we were gonna be there that long, and then I was like, okay, well, we still here.
Yeah, we're chilling because we were waiting for Maya's mom and her aunts. Yeah.
So we were like, so I got out, and after that, I was forced to take shot after shot after shot. I was attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
I was attacked.
And it was two different people, Cam and Misty.
Two people.
Going around the group with shots.
I was like, and this was before Misty and Mama Lori and them got there.
Yeah.
Y'all know I say raw a lot. Before we even left the cabin, I'm thinking we're joking. Cam was like, every time you say raw, you're taking a shot.
Oh.
I'm thinking he's joking because I said raw 777 times we were like, while we were floating.
Yeah.
But it was like when we stopped, it was clicking in his brain. She's saying raw. I said raw one time. He said, take 3 shots. I said, what? I said, wait, what? How do we get here?
No.
Wait.
Right.
And then he'd be like, Erica, you take a shot. Yeah, 2 shots, actually. And me and Erica were like, Wait.
Yeah, and then Misty, she had stuff too, but she had like this like frozen over drink that she was like pouring into people's mouths too. And Misty's a heavy pour. She
almost killed me, actually.
And she almost killed Cam too.
Yeah. Like the drink went down y'all. I said, I
forgot I had the
shot on. I had to spit some of it out. She said, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I do remember that.
You tried to waterboard me. Actually.
You tried to kill me.
You tried to kill us. You tried to take me out of this world. Oh
she did pour a lot. She's a heavy pourer.
I was like,
she is. She ended up getting Cam too drunk to function.
Toasted.
So we had to like sit him down and get him sober. There was a little spat.
Move on.
During that time, but we're not gonna do that. I'm just like, like this is how our group is. Let's chop it up to just drunk misunderstandings.
Drunk misunderstanding.
Period.
Drunk misunderstanding.
Right.
The crazy thing is, I missed the whole thing.
I wish I was you. Drama just find the hell out of me.
Swearsies. I missed the whole thing, and then I came back and everybody was gathered, and I was like, what?
But yeah, it all got resolved, so there's no bad blood with anybody in the group. It didn't involve either of us either. So
come on now. It can't involve
please. Oh my God. Remember we were joking, we was like, we gonna come back to the trip, we're gonna be like, so guys,
we're no longer
this is the last episode of the cookout. But no, so we got him decent.
Yeah.
We got him back on this float. We were like, let's get him out of here. Like, cause we still had like a good couple hours of the float left to get back to the cabin. So we get into another rocky patch.
Now, before we get there, okay, let me tell y'all how drunk I was because I was out of there. I was so drunk that I took somebody's beer. Like, I was talking to this man.
What?
I told y'all this on the way back, and I said, y'all let me do that.
I don't remember that.
So I was talking to this man, which I don't even remember what he looked like. I don't even know if I saw his face when we were on the float. But he was cool. I was like, oh wow, We just talking. I was like, y'all.
I remember who you're. Yeah. So I remember who you're talking about.
He had this like thing of Michelob. This is a white man.
Now,
come on now. Y'all know I had to be
because he was from somewhere in Kansas, right? Yeah, I
remember. I was like, is that a Michelob? I don't like beer. I've never had it, but I don't like beer, so it's probably nasty. All I remember is him putting the beer in my hand and me water. And thank God I had sense enough to waterfall it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I don't even remember that. I remember us talking to that man because I remember we was bonding from because he's from Kansas.
It was like a blink and you'll miss it moment.
Yeah.
But I do remember him handing me, because we were still we were floating past, and he handed me the beer, and I was like, yuck. Never will I ever do that again. Just know that.
I didn't even know that. That's so funny.
Yes, I was like, no, you didn't just do this.
Yeah. So about 5 minutes later, they're not even that. They're a couple minutes later.
I don't even think it was 5.
We get into another rocky patch, which I honestly did not remember the day before.
No.
I do not remember that. The rocks were so sharp, y'all. Very, very sharp. And we were swerving and we swerved. And we were also like, we're on a float trip on a Saturday. So we're like knocking into all these different people too. So we were all... we were all out of whack. So Zaria's float ended up hopping on a rock.
I don't even know how it happened. This is the thing that keeps getting me. From the time it happened to today, I do not know. All I remember is I heard a sound. I was like, surely it's not me. But it wasn't like a popping sound. I just heard like a noise. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I said, I popped.
And then as soon as you said that, I was... because she was behind me, like kind of like diagonal.
Y'all, tell me why I had an emotional breakdown.
And this is the thing before we get into it, and you can talk about this as much or as little as you want to. I was waiting to see how you wanted to go about that, and if you actually want to talk about it or not, because my mindset, just think about that for a second. My mindset was like, just get these girls out the water right now. Get them out the water right now.
And in my head, I'm like, you big bitch.
No! So sorry to the parents. Listening upstairs.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. Like, I was so... I don't know. It was like a whole thing of I'm applying.
Yeah, it's okay. I can talk for a second. But it was, what I kept telling her was, it was honestly like the perfect spot to pop at, because it wasn't nothing that she had did, or like it was literally just, it could happen to anybody. So when she popped, I got her out the water. I had Erica propped up on this little rock. She was just chilling. The people from across the river was like, "You go, dude! You get them out the water, yes!" But I got them out of there. I was bruised up, and my back was on tear the next day.
Yeah,
but I got them out of there. I did.
He did. He really did.
Yeah,
he did it.
I had to. I mean, there was no point. Like I said, it was a perfect spot too, because like there was rocks and stuff there. So I had let me just secure Erica, because at least she's in a float. Yep. And then I was like, let me get Z out. We're gonna take our time, and we did. I said, girl, take your time. I was like, and then I was so drunk, trying to like navigate. Yeah, because that water was moving, and the rocks were slick.
Yeah, it was a lot. And I was like, oh my God, alcohol plus rocks plus, please just don't fall into the water.
Right.
Like, you sober up real quick when you don't want to be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I'm sobbing.
Well, let me get to the other part first. So I get them out the water. The float has a good laugh. Well, not only hers, but me and Erica's too, because we had pulled up to a perfect spot. It was in somebody's backyard. We walked up their little their stairs on the back of the hill, and the dudes were like chasing us down, like, guys, that's the back of, that's our house. I'm like, guys, calm down.
We're
like,
just trying to get this girl.
Literally, we're like, we're just gonna get an Uber. I have the address in my phone. Like, we're just gonna catch an Uber. We're not going into.
And then they
house.
Finally were okay. Then they were like, we're gonna take.
Yeah, they gave us directions, which we didn't follow.
Yeah, didn't. And I was like, I'm sure they said a left.
Right, and there's no bus here.
So what are you talking about?
Yeah, only buses we saw were parked.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, okay. But but we did get home and got back to the cabin safely. Obviously, it was a little emotional. But I feel like with moments like that, like Erica said too, that makes us closer. And it was something that you probably knew you were holding in for a while. And you're my best friend, so nothing get past me. But yeah, it was good for you, and it was good for all of us that you got all those emotions out, for sure.
I'm a sensitive gangster. Like,
absolutely, am I a papaya? We all are.
Honestly, like y'all know I don't cry that much. Yes, I do.
Yeah. No. I wasn't agreeing. I was agreeing with you. Like,
I don't cry that much, like in front of people.
Right.
I cry a lot. Right. But I don't cry that much in front of people. So I was like, and then all I kept hearing y'all Sorry, stop crying.
No, because you were saying, I think I overheard you and Erica saying something like when I was getting like all the drinks and the snacks together. You were like, he's mad at me.
I was like, I'm so sorry, y'all.
He's mad at me because my flow popped. I was like, sorry, stop crying.
I'm telling y'all, I'm not really an emotional drunk, but like when certain situations, like when it's high stress,
yeah.
What I was literally,
and I'm the opposite. Like when I get high stress and I trying to just like take care of people, I go like,
yeah.
I'm not talking to nobody. Yeah. Like, let me figure this out, you know?
And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry, stop crying.
Yeah. I was like, I'm trying. I'm trying.
I felt like we was on that corner waiting for that Uber for like an hour. Yes. It was maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, literally. And then we were just hugging. It was like so crazy because I'm like, y'all know me. Yeah. Y'all know me.
Of course.
I'm the stoic one.
Yeah.
What's wrong with everybody?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
So exactly. It was just crazy. So I was like, poor Eric. No, it's okay. Come here. I was like, y'all, come on now. I'm not the one that people need to be like. Yeah, I was like,
consoling, but it needs to be us every so often. Yeah, which is why, like I said, it was a perfect spot to like have a moment. We had a moment. We Ubered back to the cabin, and by the time we had like got our stuff, because me and Erica had to leave our float there because there was no way we were checking it all the way up them stairs into an Uber. Like we weren't going to do all that. We'll buy another one next year
anyway.
Right? Yeah, we were going to probably just get rid of them anyway. So we were like, this was saying right there. Yeah, I fear. Yeah. So, I wonder if anybody went back to grab them. Who cares?
Probably not.
I probably would have. If I saw two
probably,
floats in there, they were like brand new. Like we got all of our liquor out of there. We was gone.
And then everybody was complimenting y'all on the phone, like, "Oh, where'd you get that?"
No, we were literally the BMW of the water. Yeah. Like on day 2, we didn't get like nary a compliment on day 1, but day 2, because obviously more people, we got like 5 compliments on our float.
Wow! And
because me and Erica and then Sydney and Cam, we had the same float.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were getting a lot of compliments. But yeah, we went back to the cabin. Everybody sobered up for the most part.
Yeah.
I almost had a moment with the whole other situation that was going on, but I reeled it in. I held back Reggie, which is the drunk, mean alter ego of me, spin on Regina George from Mean Girls. Not to be confused with Ace from Love Island. But yeah, everything was. What did we do that day? Oh, we went to that cute little bar, little hole in the wall. We got some food.
I tried their drink. It almost made me throw up. I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, you and mixed drinks aren't doing too well right now.
Doing well right now.
That's all right. Yeah. That's all right.
I think for me, like for my mixed drinks, it has to be like very strong in alcohol. Like it can't be a little alcohol in it.
All juice, right?
No, I need more alcohol, less juice.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
So then after that, what did we do? I think. Did we watch Love Island? No, because that was Saturday, so that was after sun. I think we just hung out. Yeah, we were just like talking. We were reminiscing.
That's what. We
were just chilling, and then we got all of our stuff packed up, and we left the next morning.
It was a great trip.
It was same time next year.
Same time next year.
Same time. I love that trip. I love like little stuff like that. That takes me like outside of like our normal. Let's go to Kansas City. Let's go to the club.
Yeah,
you know,
and exactly.
I love doing different stuff like that. I do. No shade. I'm like, no shade. And if you take it a shade, log off.
If the shoe fits, put it on and tie it up and wear it.
Well, yeah, that was a photo. Anything else you want to add before we get into our quick little question of the week?
I just can't wait till next year.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, thank you to Maya and Mama Laura. They watch every week for the invite. So much fun. Everything worked out perfect. Yes. Perfect as it can go for us, but
now we know what to expect.
Yes,
and now we know
for sure
how to
maneuver.
Mama Lori and Missy's and Sabrina were like, you learn something every
year. Yeah. I mean, even like the difference between like day 1 and day 2. Like I brought so much stuff on day 1 that I did not need.
Okay, on day 2, I said I'm not bringing that.
Phone. I only brought my phone because, and honestly, thank God I brought my phone on day 2. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. But yeah, most of my stuff got left. Yeah. I was even debating bringing my phone. I was like, if Erica got hers, then we cool. But
I just wanted to take pictures in the sun.
Right. And plus, our phones these days are like our security blanket. Like, as long as I got my wallet on my phone, I can literally do anything.
Right. I'm right.
I'm good. But yeah, so much fun. Next year, we will get some money together and film our pilot for the retreat or summer house, Canyon Lake.
Yes.
What was the other one that was floating around? Cabin House.
Cabin House.
Bravo, please. I love Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, but you need some young hot people in there. Anyway, question of the week.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
This is a quick one because once again, we only had a couple answers. What is your dream vacation spot and why?
I don't have a dream vacation spot.
Okay.
But somewhere with water, like
Okay.
just outside of the country with water. I would also really love to go to Japan too.
Yes. Yeah, I think we talked about that a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Just because.
I've seen like so many positive things about like Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So
You get treated like a celebrity there too. Like they love Black people.
Yeah. So
like they're gonna take pictures of you.
like, oh,
Are you Beyonce? I'm like, well, yes.
Well, maybe. I could be. Well, I was just thinking about that. Yes. Yeah. I and like Japan just looks so clean and like everything just looks like so upscale and it just looks so like I would love to go to Japan. And Megan Thee Stallion loves Japan, so obviously Japan's great.
Yeah. You know, Megan loved her anime and stuff like that too. Mine was the Virgin Islands. I don't know why I've always been drawn to Virgin Islands, and plus it's like very like rich in like history and stuff too, and that's U.S. territory, so that'd be a cute little vibe. I've always wanted to go to the Virgin Islands.
Recently saw. That's what I was thinking about. I meant to send that to you, and I never said anything.
What was it?
So you know, like how we're planning on doing like the cruise for you. And
yes.
I was thinking for my birthday next year, we could just go to the Virgin Islands.
Yeah,
because I saw this
I'm
TikTok of like this resort there. I think I sent it to you. I had like a swim up bar or whatever.
Possibly.
Yeah. I was like, I think I could do that. We don't have to leave U.S. territory. We don't need a passport.
We were thinking, what were we thinking at first? Turks and Caicos.
Yes, Turks and Caicos.
Baddies Turks.
Yes. Okay.
That'd be a good time. That would be that would be a good time. But yeah, I know Virgin Islands is just like very like rich in history too, like with Black people. I don't know all the history, but like I would like to go and like sightsee and explore. Yeah. So yeah, that was mine. That was it. What? All right. Did it go to what ad Z?
No.
Okay, we are at an hour.
But it's not an hour and 10. Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank y'all so much for watching.
Yes.
Thank y'all for getting us to episode 18.
Yes.
New things are coming. Exciting things are coming.
Yes.
So stay tuned, cousins.
Yes, we are locked in. This is it for real. The way everything must change in July.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.